Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. It is playoff week, and tonight I am bringing you some Division C East action between Limit Break and Durotan's Couch. These teams are raring and ready to go. We've had some exciting moments locating one of the teams, but I think we're pretty much set. I'm going to take you real quick over to the stats. Unfortunately, didn't have much time to gather stats today, but here's the bracket. Number 1 seed, Limit Break, will be going up against number 8 seed, Durotan's Couch. And the winner of that series, this series I should say, will be going up against the winner of Phoenix Rising Citrine and Bunker Funtime. So look out for that match later this week, and check out this one today. Let's head over to the map screen here. Check out the state of this series. As I bring up my screen once again. Towers of Doom and Hanamura Temple were banned away by Limit Break, who, by the way, won the coin flip by value of being the top seed. That's how it works here in the playoffs. Durotan's Couch banning away Volskaya Foundry and Braxis Holdout. And it is Durotan's Couch that are going to be bringing us here to Battlefield of Eternity for game number 1. Bring it back to me. While the teams are sorting out what's what, ready to go here. I will point out that the last time these teams met, it was a 2-0 for Limit Break. So we'll see if Durotan's Couch can bring out something special. Sometimes in the playoffs, these teams have strats they've been developing. They've got comps they've been practicing. And they're going to whip it out here, try to take some quick wins. It is still a best of 3, to note. It's only best of 5 once you start getting into the finals. So we're still best of 3 here today. So absolutely, taking a map off a pocket strat is very, very valid. And Battlefield of Eternity is one where you can do that. There's, in HGC, I think the records for quickest maps usually came off Battlefield. It was some kind of crazy... It was always a Sylvanas comp, right? Running it down. So we'll have to see who's going to bring it out. The draft is up and running. Let's get into it here. And see what game number 1 has in store for us. Limit Break is first to act. As I quickly... make sure I have all the right people on my screen. Wedge, a fish. Gohan is in. Alright. Big egg roll, wild card. Alright, I got everybody! Battlefield of Eternity, the ultimate PvE map, some would say. Diablo going to be banned first here by Limit Break. Diablo can absolutely do big work on Battlefield of Eternity. There's so many viewing angles, so much terrain to control space with. Limit Break, not interested in taking it themselves, are going to take it away here from Durotan's Couch, who have the next ban. I'm interested to see how many, if any, race heroes end up getting banned here on Battlefield, and if Sylvanas makes it through. It's going to be a Zool ban coming out here from Durotan's Couch, trying to limit the easy wave clear options coming out from Limit Break, because clearing the side lanes quickly, clearing the shaman camps quickly is a big, big feature here on Battlefield. The sooner you can clean up the lane, that means the sooner you can get back and fight over the objective. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams handle that challenge. Gazlo banned here by Limit Break. Another primo offlaner. Not the best in terms of clear speed, but very, very impactful when Gazlo comes on down for a team fight. That Gravo Bomb Heroic, all the regen, talents, and changes that came with the latest Gazlo rework have made him quite the force, even post-nerf. Durotan's Couch, there's our first race hero ban. Raynor taken off the board, so we will not have any Executioner Jimmy today. And a quick lock-in of Diva from Norseman. Diva, another hero that was nerfed recently. But some folks say it's not enough. Well, people who don't want to see Diva and Gazlo anymore say the nerfs were not enough. I think they're perfectly in line power-wise right now. Still strong, still difficult to deal with, and Limit Break agree they're going to pick that up first. Durotan's Couch thinking about their double pick. It's going to be the Ana and the Li Ming. Classic combination coming out here from Durotan's Couch. A Fish has played a strong Li Ming this season. Wild card with a great Ana support with this mage, and a great pick for the map too. Because Li Ming is... I always think Li Ming is the ultimate in terms of, you want to race? Li Ming can do it. You want a team fight? Li Ming can do it. You need, poke damage, you've got it. You need up-in-your-face damage, she's all over it. So I'm excited to see that pick coming on out here from Durotan's Couch. Ewok going to snap up the Stukov, and Dwarf is going on to the Johanna. Very sturdy front line coming out here from Limit Break. Stukov, in my opinion, one of the biggest playmaking supports, healers I should say, in the game right now. With that Brute Silence combo is so difficult to deal with without help. Durotan's Couch with the next ban here. It is going to be Greymane, so further reducing the race options. They've already got their Li Ming, and there's no real race options chosen on the side of Limit Break. I mean, Stukov can kind of help. Those autos are real big, but I would not call him a race choice. There's that Sylvanas ban coming out from Limit Break. That would have been probably pretty disastrous if Durotan's Couch had got a hold on Sylvanas after getting on a Li Ming. In terms of objective control, in terms of getting the most out of these Immortals. Interested to see how far they go into the race here. You don't really need more than Li Ming, but they're going to invest here. Gohan's going to go onto the Leoric, just a strong map pick in general. And Big Egg Roll's going to be on the Vala, so really wanting to burn down the Immortals very quickly. Assuming, of course, Vala goes with the Q build, which is very standard on Battlefield. So Cat and Wedge holding that tank pick for last. That's going to mean Limit Break's got to lock in those DPS picks. What will be the option for Limit Break? It's going to be Lunara for Tudor-Didi and Cassia for Red Hot. A pretty lethal combination there in terms of team fight and poke damage. Lunara can definitely help with the race. It's not I wouldn't say an A-tier racer, but can do some good PvE. Cassia just does damage. PvE damage, PvP damage, she's just got damage. So a little bit of extra race potential on the side of Limit Break. Perhaps not to the level of Li Ming Vala, but we'll have to see how it goes out here. Tank lock is going to be Varian for Captain Wedge. So going for the aggressive pick comp. Varian with the Ana follow-up, maybe some Rain of Vengeance from Vala, and all the buttons from Li Ming. Can Limit Break stop the single target blow-up, or will Durotan's Couch find their target and surge on to victory? We're going to have to find out. Here we go. Game number 1. It's Limit Break versus Durotan's Couch on Battlefield of Eternity. Here we go. Alrighty, loading on in here. Another quick look at the comps. Got a more classic team fight style over on the side of Limit Break, and we have a very explosive combination here for Durotan's Couch. It's going to take a lot of maneuvering on both sides to either set up those kills or deny them. So we'll see how this game unfolds as we hope to load in to game number 1. Hope everyone in chat's having a great day. Excited for this playoff matchup and what it may hold for your team later on in the playoffs. Desperately attempting to load into game number 1 are our two squads. The Immortals battling in the background, not doing any actual damage to each other, but looking good while doing it. We're so close. And here we go. Hopefully it wasn't a disconnect. Looks like he walks here. On the left in the blue It is our #1 seed Limit Break with Red Hot on the Cassia. The Dwarf is on Johanna, Turdodidi on Lunara, Ewok is on Stukov, and Norseman is on Diva. On the right in the red, it is our #8 seed Durotan's Couch. Looking for the upset. It's Gohan on Leoric, Big Egg Roll on Li Ming, Wildcard on the Ana, a Fish on the Vala, Captain Wedge on the Varian. They switched it on me. I thought a Fish was going to be playing Li Ming. I was wrong, and the overlay was wrong as well. A Fish going to be on the Vala. Big Egg Roll going to be on the Li Ming. Gohan getting that spray right up against the wall there. Asserting dominance right off the bat. Red Hot going to run into Captain Wedge in that northern vent. Right now, Diva alone in the top lane. Gohan managing to mount up and head to the top. There will be no gank to be found here. So it's going to be just the 4v4. Looks like Leoric manages to catch all the XP, so nothing lost there for Durotan's Couch. Johanna looking for a condemn onto a Fish, but will not get it. Captain Wedge, scouted out by this wisp of Turdodidi. Dwarf on a little bit low health here, gonna have to wait for those Stukov heals to come on through. Taking a lot of poke damage here from Durotan's Couch, forcing Johanna to play a little bit more safely in the early going, which is pretty good here for Durotan's Couch, considering Varian is not exactly the greatest tank here at level 2. Lion's Maw quest, already 7 stacks coming in here for Captain Wedge. No other level 1 quests to be found as the teams poke back and forth. Checking in the top lane. Looks like Leoric has been able to stay relatively healthy. And so has Diva. Captain Wedge going out to Johanna once again, peeling away that Iron Skin. The Dwarf trying to advance forward, but there's a big sleep onto Lunara that cuts a lot of the early damage from Limit Break. The Dwarf just going to rely on Ewok's healing. Ewok a little bit low on mana here. Gonna have to think about going back before the objective, possibly. Wildcard a little more than half mana over on the side of Durotan's Couch. Captain Wedge moving on to the Dwarf once again. There's Ewok with the Silence. Now Stukov really hurting on mana. Checking back in on our top lane matchup. Leo doing alright. Gonna try to drain the Norseman here. As the duel continues, Diva, with full mech charge, is going to go back and get full health before the first objective pops. Durotan's Couch starting up the camp on the right. It is the cube talents coming in for Vala, so going to aid in that race. Red Hot here for Limit Breaks, trying to start up their own Shaman camp. Looks like Turdodidi is going to come on over and help along with Ewok. Gohan just trying to keep an eye on that top camp, bottom camp not contested as well. And we're going to be in north-south positions here for our first objective of the game. Left side being taken. There's the taunt. Going to force an early Iron Skin out from Johanna. And this is what Durotan's Couch wants. They're in race positions. Turdodidi and Red Hot are working on the Immortal for Limit Break. But it looks like Durotan's Couch with the superior clear for now. Will Limit Break surge across the map, or are they simply content to race? It looks like they're just going to stick around and race. Diva and Leoric coming down from the top lane as well. Johanna going to move across and try to deny some race here. It's going to be close, but it looks like Durotan's Couch have the superior level 1 race, and we'll have our first objective of the game. Not a whole lot of shielding left on it, maybe, you know, less than 1,000 points. So we'll have to see how much Durotan's Couch can do here. Leoric can head on up to the top lane to match Diva. And the Immortal about to land down here in the bottom lane. Here we go. Not too much in the way of fireworks so far between these two teams. Just playing the map, taking what they're given, not really overextending at all. One cannon tower is going to go down here. There's going to be the second along with the gate. So we'll have to see. Does Durotan's Couch push in here? Immortal already taken out. There's the slow and the silence combo from Stukov. But everyone's going to get out safely. Slow going for our teams, playing it real careful here. Not wanting to give anything up in the early game that can be snowballed into the mid and late game. Captain Wedge is discovered. Captain Wedge is a hero now, taking taunted level 4. There's a nice follow-up from Red Hot onto Varian. Captain Wedge trying to wiggle away. Hard with Lunara's slows, constantly hurting the retreat. Looks like Turdo, Didi, and Ewok are going to start up this neutral camp. The fish is going to discover the dwarf in this vent, but I don't think Durotan's coach can move in without their tank, and that's going to be a bottom lane camp pickup for Limit Break. Gohan just keeping an eye on things. Norseman over here, just dueling back and forth. Not a whole ton of kill pressure from either of these heroes. So I'm not expecting a lot of fireworks in that top lane either. Lunchbox coming in with the follow. Thank you very much for the support. If you're enjoying this playoff matchup, the dwarf coming in onto Captain Wedge here. And the siege is continuing. This Khazra camp is doing serious work here for Limit Break. Really hard to step up into a Johanna Stukov, but finally they're able to move up and clear away this Khazra, as our Immortals are getting ready to spawn once again. Shamans are still not up for another minute because of how quickly that first Immortal phase went. So these teams are just going to be set into north-south positions. The dwarf is going to see Captain Wedge on the rotation. Here comes Wildcard and a fish. Dwarf going to try to slow the clear here. The race a little bit more even this time while the dwarf works on interrupting. But still, Durotan's coach slightly ahead. There's the taunt onto the dwarf. Going to force Johanna head out down the bottom lane. That's going to split the squad. And we are in race positions once again. Norseman now in there to try to slow things down. Drops the bomb off. That could be enough here. Limit Break is working on the clear. The rest of Durotan's couch is back on the Immortal. I'm not sure that they're going to have enough time to do it. It's very close. 1800 health, and this one's going to go over to Limit Break. Nice work there by Norseman, denying that area for long enough to allow the inferior race team to get ahead. And we're looking at level 10 for both teams very soon here. There's the silence, slow on to Captain Wedge once again. Wildcard throwing out those healing darts. So level 10 is just on the horizon for both teams. There it is, basically simultaneous on this push. Immortal shielding is gone, so is the wall. And this Immortal still has about half health left. Nice sleep onto Red Hot, gonna allow Big Egg Roll to land the combo. Taunt is gonna come out onto Stukov. The fort will be saved for now. And once again, 0 kills from either of these teams. Limit Break gonna jump onto the top camp. Captain Wedge could be walking into trouble here as the dwarf hits the condemn. Ewok throws out the silence, but the damage is on the camp. Limit Break gonna do that. Uh-oh, Captain Wedge moved in. We finally have our first blood of the game. Stukov spilling over the edge there. Nice pickup from the pick team. Looking at the heroics here, Durotan's couch, we've got the Juggernaut, Rain of Vengeance, and Tomb, Wave of Force, and Nano Boost. Over on the side of Limit Break, Massive Shove, Micro Missiles. Is that Valkyrie? That's Valkyrie from Cassia, Blessed Shield, and Leaping Strike. A fish gonna head on back. Dwarf looking for an interrupt, will not get it. Gonna settle for the wave clear here. So first pick of the game, but not able to convert too much of it. Now Limit Break is coming back for this keep. Sleeping Dart will not land. Johanna trying to tank the fort a little bit. Poison will finish it off. There's the taunt onto Lunara. Wave of Force going to push Lunara back in. Big Egg Roll in trouble as Red Hot goes screaming in there. Li Ming's going to go down. Blessed Shield coming on out. Oh, Diva killed in the bottom lane, though. What a great Valkyrie. Varian picked off by Limit Break, but Diva goes down to the gank from a fish in the bottom lane. And Gohan is going to start moving onto this fort. Pushes in the minion wave, going to try to help out with this Khazra. And this could be bottom fort. We'll see what a fish and Gohan are going to do. They're going to try to set up for the next Immortal, which is spawning here. It is in defensive positions. Durotan's couch a little bit slower getting here, but Gohan coming in for the defense. Oh, Massive Shove. Baited out there. Looks like it went on a shorter cooldown. 13 seconds till it's back up. We are looking at a retreat from Limit Break. D.Va's still in the bottom lane here. This could be an opportunity for Durotan's Couch to move in. D.Va's still trying to clear away that Causer camp in the bottom lane. Captain Wedge looking for any sort of target. Turtodidi is going to work the edges with that Lunara poison. Gohan pushed away by Ewok. Valkyrie going to come out again, going to pull back Varian. But there's the taunt onto the back line. A fish, though, being pushed onto without that Varian in the front. Captain Wedge is going to go down as well. Nice D.Va bomb to push the rest of Durotan's Couch forward. Gohan is going to go down as well. Wildcard trying to get away here from Norseman Turtodidi. But this looks like it's going to be... Oh, Ewok very aggressively moving in there with almost no health. But 4 kills coming on out for Limit Break. And Big Egg Roll. Uh-oh, that was a tough teleport there. There's Lunara with the Leaping Strike, and to complete the 5-player team wipe, Limit Break picks up the first half of this Immortal phase. The Dwarf is going to have to move back. Ewok coming in as well with a full mana bar. Limit Break looking strong here in the mid game. Now a full level ahead due to those hero kills. Gonna have nearly a full Shield Immortal going to be pushing down the bottom lane here. Durotan's Couch picking up the Shaman camp while they have the opportunity. Ewok gonna turn right around. Leo gonna soak the top lane. D.Va gonna move up there as well, so not gonna aid with this push. As the Immortal comes on through, that's gonna make it a 4v4 down here in the bottom lane with a fully healthy Fort. Fort's gonna start working on the objective here. Here comes Leoric. Without a minion wave, going to be very difficult to move past this. There's the taunt onto Stukov. Oh, look at that. The Entomb combo is out. Stukov is taken down. Valkyrie's going to whiff here. A fish trying to get away from Turtodidi on the side. Captain Wedge with a good peel. Vala, uh-oh. Going to need some help from Wildcard. There's the healing dart. That's going to force Durotan's Couch to move back. Oh no, the stun from the Immortal at the worst possible time. Gohan going to try to ward away the rest of Limit Break and use the Spooky Walk to get on out of there. Finding the pick, but having to move back. All that poison damage and extra poke from Cassia. Just so difficult to deal with. They lose the keep wall, but the keep mostly still alive. D.Va gonna move on back as the rest of the team backs on out and grabs the bottom Causer camp. And Durotan's Couch is in a bit of a predicament here. They haven't got the siege that they need at this point in the game. They've been having good team fights, good turnarounds. But ultimately, it hasn't amounted to a ton here, as it looks like Durotan's Couch going to move on to D.Va in the top lane. Norseman going to bust on out of there, though. Here comes Limit Break. Uh-oh, this could be trouble for Durotan's Couch. They feel it coming. They're going to move on out. Valkyrie in the backline is going to stun Vala. Varian first to go down. Norseman is on the chase. Oh, a great sleep dart. Can a fish make it away here? Wildcard could be in trouble as well, as Red Hot's on the chase. Leoric is going to go down in the backline. Wildcard hit with the big shot. Ana down. 3 kills here for Limit Break. And with these lanes pushed in, this is going to be a lot of work done. Keep wall is going down here. Gohan trying to drain to get back onto the battlefield, but we're still 10 seconds out from Varian on, or Wedge on the Varian. This keep is in serious trouble. Micro missiles on the keep from Norseman. DPS weaving in and out, trying to allow the minion wave to catch up. Ana not on the battlefield yet, but Durotan's Couch are here for the defense. It looks like they're going to save their keep for now. But there's just no break. Immortal spawning here. Oh, the Entomb comes just a second too late. Norseman quick with the boosters. Gonna be another 40 seconds until we see Leoric hit that ultimate again. We're back into north-south positions on the Immortals. Limit Break gonna move on in. Captain Wedge with a big slow there. Managing to peel for themselves. Taunt is good onto Johanna. Gonna put the Crusader down to, wow, quarter health. Look at Leoric drain away. That's Johanna down. Once again, Durotan's Couch find the pick that they need, but can they convert it into more? Norseman is working on the outside here. Can D.Va trip the halftime show? They can. Captain Wedge up front. The taunt onto Ewok. DPS trying to catch up. Oh, Norseman gets hit with a huge mirror ball. D.Va in a lot of trouble. That's 2 more kills for Durotan's couch as the halftime show continues. Turtledidi. Oh, Captain Wedge is actually pushed back there. Turtledidi manages to get away. And now Durotan's couch are going to start up the clear. This is the position that the Immortal will be in until 0, so I don't think Limit Break can get on this. They're going to go ahead and grab their Shaman camp. But Durotan's couch turning things around here. Big Egg Roll body blocked. Into the stun just a little bit there, but that's okay. Gonna get healed right back up by Wildcard. And this is going to be the opportunity for Durotan's couch. Leoric in the bottom lane, trying to save that bottom keep, just a sliver of health left here. Has to clear away this Shaman. Turtledidi is working on the outside. Oh, is trying to run around to find the top keep. Leaving 3 on the defense here. Turtledidi's going to move forward, just going to throw a quick leaping strike, and Hearth on out of there. Cheeky little play here. Still a 4v4 though. On the defense. Shielding from the Immortal is gone. Captain Wedge going to be thrown all the way back to Neverland. Uh-oh, a fish in trouble. There's the silence route coming on out. Vala trying to vault away here. Will not go down. Wedge turning things around onto Stukov. There's the Entomb is going to land. Can Gohan get in there and get the final hits onto Stukov? Ewok's still healthy. Throws on the self-silence. Captain Wedge trying to get away here. Charges onto Norseman. Going to knock D.Va out of that mech, but the bomb coming through. Triple big shot. Taunt is good onto Lunara. That's 3 kills. Oh, the counter kill onto Stukov from Gohan before going down here. Wildcard now being chased by Turtledidi. Lunara going to try to get that last hit. Or are they? Is there going to be a grenade? Oh, not quite. Anna's going to go down here. Norseman's catching up the lane. And this looks like it could be it. Level 20 is here for Limit Break. It's 5 seconds till Vala is back, but it's still some time before the rest of the team is back on the battlefield. Limit Break is on the core. The shielding is gone. A fish is going to move up. Try to get some quick damage onto the back line, but we're already at 65%, and the tank is nowhere to be found. 40% on the core. Red Hot being sort of marked by the core and the cannon tower. Got to be careful there. 27%. Here comes Big Egg Roll. Leaping strike over the core is going to seal it. Limit Break go up 1-0 in this playoff series. GG. Limit Break go up 1-0. Just very difficult to deal with all the damage there that came out from Cassia and Lunara through that game. So much split damage for Ana to try to deal with. We saw Durotan's couch find the picks that they were looking for through the mid-game, through the early game, with that taunt combo, Captain Wedge finding exactly the targets that they wanted. But ultimately, the overwhelming damage numbers coming out from Limit Break bring them the victory. Cassia on Red Hot here for Limit Break, leading the way with nearly 42,000 hero damage. It was Big Egg Roll on the Li Ming for Durotan's couch, 47. Coming on through. Gola, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate the support. We're going to take a quick look at the talent screen, and then we're going to go ahead and set up for game number 2. Alrighty, Limit Break strike first in this series, going up 1-0 there on Battlefield of Eternity. We're going to go ahead and set up for game number 2. We're going to go to a short break, but don't go far. We're going to be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. We're getting set up for game number 2 here between Limit Break and Durotan's Couch. Limit Break taking the first game of the series. Gonna look to try to close things out here, but not if Durotan's Couch has anything to say about it. Fighting for their playoff lives here. Teams are about ready to go. Let's jump over to the map screen, remind you of the state of this series. Towers of Doom, Hanamura Temple, Volskaya Foundry, and Braxis Holdout are banned for this series. Limit Break taking the first victory on Battlefield of Eternity, and now it is Durotan's Couch that are bringing us to Tomb of the Spider Queen for game number 2. Let's jump on in and see what this draft has in store for us. Another Diablo ban is what it has in store. Limit Break do not want to see Wedge on the big red machine. Another good Diablo map, certainly not just banning it without cause. A lot of very, very small lanes, a lot of vision blockers, a lot of architecture Diablo can play with. Durotan's Couch next to act here. We'll see if we have any change of ban strategy. Coming on out. It's going to be a Rainer ban once again. I wouldn't say we see Exterminator Rainer here on Tomb of the Spider Queen quite as much, but it can definitely get some work done and just clearing away objectives, clearing away lanes and camps. Though we more often see Teamfight Jimmy on Tomb. Just a good hero all around right now. Limit Break, taking out the Gazlo. So no big changes so far. See what Durotan's Couch wants to do here. Where they feel it went wrong. Where they feel they want to mix things up. Sticking with the Zool ban. So exact same bans from Battlefield of Eternity gonna come on through. Good heroes for different reasons on Tomb of the Spider Queen for sure. The Dwarf is gonna lock in that Johanna. Happy to play that until the cows come home. Durotan's Couch next to act here. See what they are interested in building. Big Egg Roll gonna grab the Greymane, and it's gonna be Anduin this time from Wildcard. Limit Break looking at their next 2 picks here. Name of the game, Tomb of the Spider Queen, is absolutely wave clear. Johanna aids with that tremendously. We'll have to see if they pick up one of the big wave clear mages here, or if they're going to keep building those team fight options. Going to be an Asmodan coming in from Norseman and Imperious from Turdo Didi. So a Johanna and an Imperious with an Asmodan kicker. It has been ages since I cast an Asmodan game. Ages since I've cast an Asmodan game. Unbelievably long time. So this is like beta strats. This is like you put Johanna and Asmodan together, or Johanna groups up the lane and Asmodan slams it. We'll have to see. Does that work in 2020? I don't know. Junkrat going to be banned away by Durotan's Couch, not wanting the repositioning terror that is Junkrat. Those mines are just, they haunt my nightmares, man. You think you're in one place and you think you're safe, and then this mine comes from like 8 range away and just blows you right into the fort. Spooky. Not interested in seeing that is Durotan's Couch. Limit Break looking down at a Greymane Anduin, gonna ban away Garrosh. Good combo with those two for sure. The throw into the Chastise with Greymane blow up is very, very strong. So further limiting the tank choices of Captain Wedge again. We'll have to see what Durotan's Couch is going to pick up in that department. They've got the next 2 picks. What are they going to do about Asmodan? It's going to be a Ragnaros coming in from Gohan. So that's some good wave clear in the off lane, and ETC will be the pick for Captain Wedge. Ragnaros great at stalling out games, great at getting things to level 20. And strong wave clear to boot. Ewok going to be back on the Stukov. We'll see what Red Hot's going to pick up here. Cassia still available. Will it be the Cassia again? Or do we have something else in mind? It's going to be Cassia. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Red Hot bringing in the Amazon. That leaves a fish with the final spot. How are we going to round out this comp? How are we going to move into this Johanna Imperius? What is going to be the kicker for Durotan's couch? I don't even know what to say. It's going to be Chromie. Great pick there from a fishy. You're talking about someone who can go right on past Johanna Imperius and land onto a distant Asmodan. I can't think of anyone better than the Sand Dragon. Alright, game number 2. The teams are set. Can Limit Break close this out, or can Durotan's couch find the reverse sweep? Let's find out. Limit Break versus Durotan's couch on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Here we go. Alrighty. Loading in here to game number 2. There's a path to victory here in these comps. I can feel it from both sides. Who will come out ahead? Let's find out. Once again, on the left in the blue, we have Limit Break. Turtodidi is on the Imperius. Norseman is on the Asmodan. Ewok on the Stukov. The Dwarf is on Johanna. And Red Hot is on Cassia. On the right in the red, it is Durotan's couch fighting for their playoff lives. Big Egg Roll is going to be on the Greymane wildcard on the Anduin. Gohan is playing Ragnaros, a fish, on the Chromie. And Captain Wedge is on the ETC.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Game number 2 is underway here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Chromie working on that level 1 W quest. It is going to be Greed for Asmodan on level 1. Captain Wedge going to discover Imperius in that brush. Can Durotan's couch find the damage onto Asmodan? Can Limit Break find the damage onto Chromie? These are the questions that we need to know. Stun follow-up is good onto the Dwarf. Turtodidi turning things around onto Greymane. And unlike game number 1, sparks are a-flying here. As Asmodan trying to stack up, become that late-game menace we know the Lord of Sin to be. Looks like it's going to be Cassia down in the bottom lane here for Limit Break, choosing to keep Johanna and Imperius. Captain Wedge going to find Imperius here. Chastise lands. There's the Chromie damage coming on through. Oh, a great reposition from Imperius, moving right over the terrain. But Durotan's couch showing that they're not done yet. They came to play. And they just put Limit Break on notice from those rotations. Ewok going to keep an eye on things here. Turtodidi going to run into Captain Wedge once again. There's the slide. This time the Chastise not going to be there in time. Captain Wedge going to walk away from that silence. Asmodan stacking nicely. Already 46 hits. 46 stacks on that 200 stack quest so far. Checking in on the bottom lane. Looks like Ragnaros having a little bit of trouble versus the ranged DPS opponent. Pretty much as expected. Asmodan is found here by Captain Wedge. Fish trying to throw out the damage. Captain slides on through, continuing the rotations between top and mid. Gohan gonna have to use the tap here. Gonna be very difficult to step up and get this XP. Looks like we are gonna get a visit from Big Egg Roll onto Cassie here. Red Hot moving very far forward. Greymane gonna jump on in. Gohan trying to catch up to throw down that meet the ball. Just gonna force Cassia on back. Checking in on the rotations in the mid, though. That's going to give Limit Break more control over these rotations. Captain Wedge is going to be caught by the Dwarf there, but there's the wall to retreat to safety. 76 stacks for Azmodan so far. Checking in on the experience, it looks like a little bit more minion experience going over to Limit Break so far. That's the only metric right now. Nobody's focused on a camp. Cassia managing to turn in the bottom lane, gonna turn things on to Gohan. Ragnaros moving on back. Captain Wedge sliding on through the members of Limit Break once again. Similar to game number 1, 0-0 on kills as we head towards level 7. Spells well for Limit Break as they're just happy to stack up Azmodan as freely as they can. Already past the halfway mark here. This Norseman gets pushed back. A fish trying to throw out that damage, but with Ragnaros back in the base and Greymane down in the bottom lane, Azmodan's not in too much trouble here. Only 6 more gems needed here for Limit Break. Norseman and the Dwarf look to be enough. Can Wildcard move up for the interrupt? Nope, we're gonna have blue Web Weavers moving down the lane here as level 7 approaches for Limit Break. Cassia being forced back by Gohan and Big Egg Roll. Ewok gonna come on down and try to throw on the Snot, but Cassia heal back up. A fish could be in some trouble here. Turtodidi thinking about moving in. Chromie's gonna move behind the wall. Imperious catches Greymane on the rotation. Nothing much going to become of it, though. There's Chromie finishing that level 1 quest. Captain Wedge has to use the medallion, trying to juke and jive. Finds the slide on through. Oh! Somehow staying alive with that regen. And the push continues here for Limit Break. This objective is almost cleared, but this wall is almost cleared as well. Cannon towers are going to be down. Captain Wedge finds the way around Turtodidi. Dwarf is rooted under here, though. Limit Break manages to move out. 174 stacks on the Azmodan. Incredible start here for Norseman. Checking back in on the bottom lane, Cassia still harassing Ragnaros here. Gohan just trying not to lose any soak. Turtodidi's going to move around here and interrupt the back of a fish. Captain Wedge trying to turn things around onto Ewok, but just out of slide range. Limit Break maintaining their small experience lead here via the minions. About 1.5k in that regard. So this is the tipping point here for Limit Break. If they can delay turn-ins from Durotan's couch, or even spill some of these gems onto the ground, they're going to be in a great, great position. The Dwarf is going to be caught here by Captain Wedge. Uses the Unstoppable to move through the slow zone. Limit Break trying to move up. But Durotan's couch will manage to get away. 6 minutes, and we're at the 200 mark here for the Annihilation quest. Greed has been completed on level 1. Ewok just trying to watch the bottom turn in. Norseman and the Dwarf watching the top turn in. Gohan being pushed onto by Red Hot once again. This big egg roll coming on through. Ragnaros trying to bait Cassia forward. Here comes Wildcard. Level 10s are here for Limit Break, though. Captain Wedge finding the slide through. Flailing Swipe will be the disengage that Limit Break needs. And the delay that they need to try to get this top fort. A fish just throwing out the damage. But doing the best they can, but hard to get anything done versus this beefy comp. This top fort's going to go down. Captain Wedge trying to get the final turn in. Turtodidi on the outside. Finds the interrupt, comes back in onto ETC. The Dwarf coming on through. Finds the Sun and the Condemn onto Captain Wedge, but able to slide through before the silence falls. Lava Wave gonna bubble on through the mid lane. Checking in on Heroics, Limit Break, we are looking at the Flailing Swipe. That is the Demonic Invasion for Azmodan. Angelic Armaments, Valkyrie, and Blessed Shield. There's a silence combo onto ETC. Captain Wedge sliding on through. Light Bomb coming out, finding the hit onto Stukov. Wildcard with the stun once again. A fish trying to get away from Turtodidi in the backline. Look at that, the swords of the ult are gonna land. Captain Wedge getting saved by Wildcard. Oh no, the slide going the wrong direction after the pull. Unfortunate there for Cat and Wedge, trying to get away here. Is going to be able to stage dive away. A nifty little move from Cat and Wedge. Saves the tank of Durotan's couch. Fill you in on those heroics. Durotan's couch did take the stage dive. It is slowing sands, lava wave, light bomb, and cursed bullet. So we've got some interesting choices from our squads. Stage dive likely to try to get onto the backline, get past that Imperious Johanna onto the Azmodan and the Cassia. There's the Demonic Invasion, going to go ahead and secure that fort for Limit Break. And that's 3 forts down and a blue Web Weaver wave. This is going to be a difficult defense for Durotan's couch, as level 13 is also on the horizon here. Limit Break going to move on through the top lane. That's going to allow Durotan's couch to clear mid. Bottom lane pretty much onto the keep wall, though. We'll see how much Limit Break can do here. They clear the top. It looks like they're going to try to come on through. The Dwarf wants to find everyone out. Big Egg Roll in some trouble. Going to have to roll on through to the bottom lane. Wedge with the peel and slide. Level 13 has arrived for Limit Break. Ragnaros stuck in the top lane, becoming a tower. Limit Break, where do they want to go? It looks like they're going to commit to mid as the lava wave goes down the bot lane. Just reacting to the Ragnaros and getting as much siege as they can. Ewok in some trouble here. There's the stage dive going to land. Light bomb out as well, going to catch Imperious. Turdididi pops the armaments to try to stay alive, but is now running through the bottom corridor. Greymane jumps in. Turdididi trying to reposition with the Impale. Big Egg Roll coming in. Captain Wedge! That's going to be it for Imperious. Durotan's couch with the double kill. The Dwarf now caught up in things. Was trying to come on back to save Turdididi. Pops the Unstoppable to try to avoid the Chastise, but there's the slide from Captain Wedge. Valkyrie going to come on out and catch Big Egg Roll. The Dwarf has just been caught. Captain Wedge doing a fantastic job body blocking and manages to get away. So a third staggered kill for Durotan's couch, and they're right back in this. Here come the Red Web Weavers. Still 18 seconds till Johanna's back on the battlefield, and all keeps remaining here for Durotan's couch. Norseman trying to clear the waves from afar to blunt this push from Durotan's couch. Ewok managing to get away from the Sand Dragons of Affishi. Turdididi moving right out there, finding Chromie, but there's the cursed bullet counter. Swipe from Ewok will allow Turdididi to move away. Armaments focused onto the Web Weaver. Looks like mid is going to be cleared up. Cassia in the bottom lane clears that Web Weaver. Now it's just top lane. Gohan going to have to peel out of there. Has 46 gems. Turdididi going to clear that along with Norseman. Looks like Durotan's couch thinking about a push in the bottom lane, but the Dwarf is there watching. Slide is good from Captain Wedge, though. Can't quite. Still working on the body block. The Dwarf is pushed back. The Iron Skin is gone. Johanna trying to get away here. Great peels by Turdididi, but now it's Imperious who's in trouble. Gonna go down here. Uh-oh. Pulled into tower range as Captain Wedge, and that's gonna be a counter kill onto ETC. Greymane pulled back by Cassia. Big Egg Roll trying to get out of those tower shots. That's Greymane down. And all of a sudden, Limit Break turning this thing around. Uh-oh, a fish is gonna get caught by Johanna. Norseman attaches the laser beam. And that's gonna be Chromie as well. Now it's Wildcard trying to get away. 38 gems. Anduin manages to get on out of there. Gohan managing to turn in during all the chaos. So ultimately, not too many gems lost, even with 3 kills on the side of Limit Break. They need just one more gem to be able to turn in. Norseman pushing the top lane has secured that gem. With just Azmodan, we're going to have another blue Web Weaver wave pushing down these lanes. Here we go, blue Web Weavers. Going to be pushing all the way in, top and mid. Bottom lane starting to collapse as well. As Limit Break wants this top keep. Oh no, Gohan could be caught here. The Dwarf coming on through. There's the Blessed Shield. Captain Wedge going to jump onto the back line. Anduin is there with the save. Light Bomb comes out onto Captain Wedge. It's a big counter engage. Stun lands onto 3. Turtididi trying to peel on out of there, but slowed by the slowing sands. No one goes down. Great saves from both sides there. Great positioning and peels as that fight developed. That's a lot of heroics down on both sides. Can Durotan's Couch save their top keep? Chromie is starting to rain down. Turtididi's got to be careful there. Webweaver focusing on the well. That's unfortunate. There's the demonic invasion from Asmodan trying to get extra damage onto this keep. Splashing the damage onto a fish as well. There's the slide. Fantastic work. Johanna's down. Durotan's Couch with the collapse. Ragnaros saving mid lane here with that molten core. Bottom lane almost cleared away as well. Oh, Norseman is doubling back here, trying to put the all shall burn. Does not have the heroic, and Captain Wedge dives on in and says, "Where are you going, fella?" The slow is good, and this is going to be it for Asmodan. But throws the globe and finds the keep. Worth? I don't know. Keep's pretty important, but without Asmodan, this could be boss here for Durotan's Couch. Worth? Unclear. Unclear if worth. Lava Wave gonna catch up that bottom lane for Durotan's Couch. Looks like it's gonna be a double camp play for Limit Break. Boss is taken, but it's got a lot of buildings to go through here. Both cannon towers still alive, the fort's still up. To see how far that they can go. Durotan's Couch have 10 seconds without Asmodan, and they're moving on to the fort. Mid camp is pushing away though for Limit Break. Starting going to be onto the keep soon. Looks like Gohan is going to have to go back and deal with that. Oh, Webweaver's coming on through for red as well. There's the demonic invasion from Asmodan trying to clear away this boss. So Rag moving on back to try to stop mid. This boss is nearly down, but here comes a fresh Webweaver for Durotan's Couch. Chromie raining in the damage onto the back line of Limit Break. Boss will fall here. The Webweaver's still up and running. Captain Wedge maintaining presence. Gonna move on to Turtididi. What a slide. There's the light bomb. Oh, Ewok with a great flailing swipe, but Imperious not out of trouble yet. Manages to get out of the slowing sands, and once again, strong defense. This time on the side of Limit Break. Looking at a second turn in here for Durotan's Couch. 50 turned in. Ragnaros has enough for the rest. There's the slide. Oh no, Stukov in huge trouble. Ewok gets absolutely annihilated. The dwarf trying to peel with the Blessed Shield. And we're going to have another red Webweaver wave as Gohan's going to turn in the top. Threatening to catch up to level 20 here is Durotan's Couch, but it's about to get here for Limit Break. Mid is the push. They've got the Bruiser camp here. The dwarf desperately trying to move up and clear. Level 20s have arrived for Limit Break. Can they turn this thing around? There's the Light Bomb combo with the stage dive. Unstoppable pop by Turtididi's going to deny the slide through. Here come the red Webweavers. They're going to be stopped in the top and bottom lanes by the minion waves, but here it comes mid. It's on top of the fort. Lava Wave going to help the push in the top lane for Durotan's Couch. Demonic Invasion just blowing up this objective. Look at those demons explode. And it's already cleared. Asmodan showing some value here. Fort's gonna fall. Limit Break is back to full strength. It looks like Durotan's Couch are going to take this bottom fort while they can. Limit Break stuck clearing the top lane here. Bottom fort absolutely going down here. Captain Wedge moving across again. Limit Break's got to be careful. Level 20s are here. A fish is going to show in lane. The dwarf will discover, but there's the slide through. Unstoppable is pop. That's going to be enough to get through the light bomb. Oh no, ETC going right in there. Can't be saved by Anduin. That's going to be wedged down. The rest of Durotan's Couch are going to peel out of here. A dwarf coming through the outside. Oh no, Gohan isn't mounted. A fish is going to get caught here. Oh, somehow stays on the mount. Chromie splits the D. Gohan may not be so lucky though. Lava Wave used in the top lane. Gohan is just going to accept the fate. Bait limit break away from the rest of the crew. A fish. How did you do it? We're going to have to go to the replay on that one. Top boss up in just over a minute. Still another 26 gems needed for limit break. Math is hard. Ewok gonna clear away the catapult in the top lane. Bottom siege has been taken. Right side bruiser, over a minute. What can limit break do here? Wedge is about to be back on the battlefield. They're gonna go after this bottom keep. Norseman throws out the demonic invasion. I think that's going to be enough. Bottom keep is taken out, all sneaky-like, by Limit Break. Still 15 seconds without Ragnaros. What can Limit Break do here? They're going to think about boss. Boss up in 20 seconds. Going to try to catch this top lane before it pushes too much. Norseman going to work on this bruiser camp. Turning in is Red Hot. Still a number of gems away here as Limit Break. Less than 20, but that's more than a couple waves. Durotan's couch. They know they've got to keep an eye on boss. The dwarf is going to turn in. Only 10 more needed for Limit Break. Captain Wedge is going to see the boss is not being triggered. Here comes Limit Break, though. Norseman, be careful. Norseman! Gonna discover a fish in the bush. Oh, that was close. Like a pixel out of range of that power slide. Captain Wedge gonna maintain the presence here. Gohan moving pretty far into lane as well. Turtididi looking for an impale. Captain Wedge will be discovered by the Minion of Hell. Now this is the point of contention. Boss is a big win condition for both these teams. The dwarf turning in 6. Limit Break still needs 4 gems. Mid lane bruiser. Moving on to the last remaining keep of Durotan's couch. Starting to shell away here. Will Durotan's couch back to deal with that? Looks like Ragnaros is going to peel away. Will Limit Break see it? Will they move forward? Turtididi's going to mount up. Bottom lane has to be dealt with as well here by Limit Break, as the catapults are going to start to pile up here. And there it is. Durotan's couch, they go for it. They're going to jump onto the boss. Turning around here. Captain Wedge trying to keep an eye on things. Boss is down to half health. Dwarf trying to force their way through. Slowing Sands is going to push back Johanna for now. Oh no, Great Mane pulled into the backline. Big Egg Roll gets caught by Red Hot. Wildcard taken down here. There goes Ragnaros. It's a bloodbath. Captain Wedge is down. And Limit Break with the 5-player team wipe. They're going to disengage from the boss. They're going to clear the top lane. And they're going to go to core and go to the series victory. Durotan's couch made a tough call there. They knew they had to make something happen. They tried to peel off. They almost had the engage that they wanted. But Johanna Ironskin with the flailing swipe coming on out from Ewok secures the win and secures the series. Limit Break is going to move on. GG. What a nail-biter. Right down to the wire there on Tomb of the Spider Queen. The boss attempt from Durotan's couch. They almost got there in time. Limit Break moving in. Managing to stay alive with that Johanna Ironskin. With the flailing swipe from Stukov. And Limit Break punched their ticket to round number 2 of the playoffs. Very well done. Norseman on the Asmodan, clearing the way on the stats. Top siege, top hero, top experience gained for Limit Break. It was a fish on the Chromie with the very nice 69k hero damage for Durotan's couch. Very well done from both teams. Great series there. Great game number 2. Going to take a quick look at the talent screen, and we're going to see if we can get an interview with our victors. Alrighty, that is going to do it. I'm going to update the score. There we go. We're going to see if we can find ourselves an interview here with Limit Break. Seeing if they come on by. I'm in the lobby. Keeping an eye on things. Hope you all in chat enjoyed the series. Enjoyed those games. Definitely way down to the wire there in game number 2. That was very, very well fought by both sides. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a quick at Limit Break. There we go. I'll give them a quick reminder. They're probably very happy right now and not thinking about coming and talking to me. Just watching the Discord. Oh, Arcane Arboretum with the sub. Coming in with the tier 1. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Getting awful close to that last emote slot. All right, Ewok, thank you very much for joining me. Congratulations on the 2-0.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, having us.
Looking very good in that series there. Talk to me a little bit about game number 1, Battlefield of Eternity. It looked like that Durotan's couch was getting the engages, getting the picks they were looking for, but then just the overwhelming damage from Lunara and Cassia came on out. What did you feel was the X factor in those team fights?
It was getting out of the way of Varian. Each time we won the team fights, Varian was always pushed away, was not in the fights. So as the main CC, if they don't have that main CC for their engage and they'll blow up, you win that situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed in the draft there is it seemed like Durotan's couch invested a lot into the race there, and you ended up on the Lunara Cassia. Was the plan from the get out to try to contest the race, or were you looking more for invades in that game number 1?
Race. We wanted a race. We know it's a good double AA map. I know it's kind of niche, clutch, but it's, with Lunara and Cassia, they both gave the poison, the burst, and the sustain that we needed for the damage.
Yeah, it was closer than I expected, because I'm looking at the other side. I'm looking at Li Ming Vala, like top of the charts in terms of race, and then I'm looking at Lunara Cassia. I'm like, theoretically they put out a lot of damage, but I wasn't quite sure. But the race was a lot closer than I expected it to be. It looked very good out there.
Same, yeah. Well, should we had it or they had it more, but it was very close. It was just not getting stunned in the immortal stun, and I think we will have got it.
Yeah, looking very strong there in game number 1. Game number 2, that was a little dicey through a lot of moments. Very even throughout the entirety of the game there. As the sort of mid-game developed and Durotan's couch started finding some picks, started finding some ground, what were the comms like for you guys? What were the words to try to keep you on track into that late game?
We had Norsemen saying almost all the time, like, we're good, we're still good, we got this, it's okay. We, especially I got caught 2 times checking bushes, Facebook, like, we're close enough, so that's why they get the momentum. So I was like, I'm sorry, I got caught, I'm dead, let's go. But everybody was calm. Was like positive, saying we're good, it's okay, we can defend this, we have this as tools, we can defend the push, the lanes are far away, we go step by step, fort by fort, keep by keep to defend. And that got us the momentum still, even if we got picked 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Absolutely. Definitely strong mentality there, taking you into the late game. Now, everyone saw that final fight there, developing in the boss pit. You started moving up. You realized they were off the map. At what point in that rotation did you realize that they were in the pit? Did you know before you had crossed the lane to the north?
We didn't know 100% they were doing the boss, but we know they were there. So we know they were staying there also. So we had Asmo pushing another Tidu, but we're still trying to keep a watch on that. But when we saw that it really started it, that's where we just go inside, and we had a beautiful Valkyrie on the Greyman, a good slow on the stun of the boss, flailing swipe into the wall so Asmodan can just dump the damage. Fighting in a tight corner is never really a good idea, especially if you know. We knew they were there, but I don't think they knew that we were watching it or having at least four of us watching it.
Well, it was an absolutely beautiful sequence. Like you said, the Valkyrie finding the highest value target there somehow in the pack, pulling Greymane on out for the kill. The swipe into the side into the Asmodan damage was absolutely clippable. I hope that we get to isolate that and show
that would
it
be
as a
awesome.
big highlight, because that was an
Yes.
incredible sequence there.
Somebody clip it.
So that marks the 2-0 series victory. And as I go and double check the bracket here, to double check which teams, that puts you up against either Phoenix Rising, Citrine, or Bunker Fun Time in the next round. They are yet to play. They'll be playing later this week. But two very strong opponents. Is there one that you'd prefer, or is it just kind of we'll get what we get sort of situation?
For me, I think for the team also, we want to face Phoenix because we want a rematch.
Okay.
I think they won the match against us. So, at least for me on my side, I really want a rematch. But both teams are really fun to play against, and I'm sure we can learn and have awesome team fights and plays. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Couple of great teams there. Couple of very, what's the word I'm looking for? Community friendly, very involved, just positive members here in Division C. So looking forward to that match between you and either one of those for sure. Very excited for that one. So moving on forward, looking into next week, it's going to be a good one.
Yep.
Thank you very much for coming on by, Ewok. Are there any shout outs you'd like to make before we close things out?
Yes, I will shout out to Red Hot, because he just became a dad. So shout out to his girlfriend and him.
Congratulations.
He took a time tonight. And our secret weapon also, Sneaky Turtle. It's a don't tell, but our secret weapon. So thank you, Crush, for casting us, all the team of Division C. I know it has been high and up and lows, but great division we have to be playing against.
Absolutely. It's been fantastic. All right. Congratulations on the win, Ewok. Good luck going forward, and maybe we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.